feel good.
It's match day at Undy Football Club near Newport. Formed 75 years ago, for many this club is the beating heart of the community. There's a buzz of anticipation as they welcome arch-rivals Caldicott Town.
I've been given the job of match day director, which I've done for about 5 or 6 years now, as we've progressed through the Welsh leagues. I've also been involved as a football player, a manager and committee member for the last 35 years. It means an awful lot to me, to be honest. Sorry about that, but yeah, it means so much to me. You know, it's my life, really. Football on a Saturday means so much. I rarely miss a game. As all the volunteers here, it means a lot to us all. We're just one big family, and watching the club grow as we have, especially in the last 10 years, to go up through the Welsh leagues. Like we're playing Caldicott today, and they've always been our big neighbours, but now we're on an even keel with them, and today's going to be a fantastic opportunity to show off our pitch and hopefully be a good game of football.
Good scanning, well done.
Coach Luca has been a volunteer with Undy for 7 years. He manages the under-19s and also works with the senior team.
Football for me, it means people. Everyone who's involved for the right reasons. They want to play because they love the game, they want to be involved, and it brings connection between everyone, whether it's standing on the sides, whether it's in the crowd just watching and not playing or coaching. And that's what the love of it is. It's my sanctity. Even though I've got a full-time job, I love football for what it is. It's what I want to pursue long term.
Working as a full-time coach requires a number of qualifications which can often be expensive. Coach Luca would love to see legacy funding from our appearance at the World Cup help coaches like him progress in the game.
I'm 26 now, been involved in the game 10 years, and getting closer to that AO full-time job is, you know, I can't see an end goal in sight, and it's how much more motivation and commitment I can give to that for the next few years or beyond, because it takes up so much of your personal and professional life. It's whether you knock it on the head and start focusing on, you know, whatever career streams are out there and opportunities that arise. The more that Wales does well, and the more that they progress at the World Cup and the funding that becomes available, hopefully more funding streams and avenues open up for clubs like us to apply for funding, and obviously increase the funding to continue to develop these volunteers, develop coaches, and have a bigger impact on these kids that are coming through long term to hopefully get through to the Welsh first team.
The visitors from Caldicott will soon be arriving, and volunteer Matt Elliott needs to get cracking on some match preparations.
I've been involved with Undy for over 22 years. It's like a family. You know the people on a Saturday that you meet. You know the players that come through. Some of the players that are playing in our first team, we've got a first team squad of 16 today. Out of that 16, at least 9 of them have all played junior football. So we've developed players through the ages and brought them through, and they're playing Welsh League football. So that's a fantastic achievement. So you've seen these young lads progress. You know, there's great satisfaction in that.
Oh, wow.
The club is run entirely by volunteers, and keeping it going is an expensive business.
For the senior teams, because that's where I'm mainly based, the figures for that is we're well in excess of £12,000 just to be able to play football. That's the cost to us each year. The junior section, again, registration fees. We have to hire pitchers out. That's well in excess of £4,000 or £5,000 a year we spend on training facilities.
To improve the revenue stream coming into the club, Undy is considering applying to the FAW's newly launched Cymru Football Foundation for help.
Huge pots of money. If I had carte blanche, we would definitely put floodlighting in here. One of the statistics gleaned from the Cymru South last year was on a Saturday the average crowds are 150 spectators. If you have floodlights and you play your game on a Friday night and the floodlights, the average crowd is 350. So that extra 200 spectators coming through gives you that extra revenue to push on and do other things. We would be a club that would be definitely interested in developing in the future to having full-time coaches. We can't afford them at the moment, but if we have, you know, if we were to get a 3G, we were to have floodlights, the interest, the revenue generated, it would mean that we could consider employing coaches. It would give us the criteria to go back into Tier 2 and push on into Premier League. You know, that's where every team in Wales wants to be. They want to be in the Premier League. No reason why Undy Athletic can't get there.